This is a weakening question and we have to cast doubt on the conclusion. The conclusion is that homeowners in this city tend to earn less now as compared to 30 years ago. The missing link is between all the information presented in the argument and the conclusion that homeowners in the city tend to earn less now than 30 years ago. Our broad expectation from the correct answer choice is that it should suggest something on the lines of the homeowners may not be earning less now as compared to 30 years ago. Answer choice A. The argument compares the average yearly income of people who owned certain homes 30 years ago and now. The argument compares the same homes, that means all of those homes must be standing for 30 years. In other words, the argument does not consider homes that have been built in the last 30 years. So it is likely that the owners of these sets of homes that have been standing for 30 years and the average income of the owners of all the homes may be different. Another way to look at this argument is that the argument talks about a large sample of homes that have been standing for 30 years, whereas the conclusion is about all homeowners in the city. So basically, in drawing a conclusion about all homes, the argument commits the mistake of generalization. This answer choice, which talks about the information being based only on homes that have been standing for at least 30 years, this answer choice correctly identifies the flaw and hence weakens the conclusion. A good answer choice, let's keep this on hold. Answer choice B. This answer choice talks about the average number of years, that means the duration for which the homeowners have been earning their current income level. This piece of information related to the duration does not suggest anything about whether the homeowners are earning less now as compared to 30 years ago. So this answer choice is just additional information and does not weaken this conclusion. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice C. This answer choice talks about the specific dates on which the current owners bought their houses. This piece of information would not suggest anything about whether the homeowners are earning less now as compared to 30 years ago. So this answer choice is just additional information and does not weaken the conclusion. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice D. This answer choice says that only an approximation is given regarding the average income 30 years ago. Even if there is just an approximation, it still does not change the fact that 30 years ago the income of 68,000 was more than the current income of 60,000. So this answer choice does not indicate a flaw in the argument and does not weaken the conclusion. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice E. The argument talks about two averages currently and what the average was 30 years ago. Because these are averages, the exact number of how many homes were considered does not have any influence on the argument. So this answer choice simply indicates additional information and does not weaken the conclusion. Let's eliminate this answer choice. A is the correct answer choice.